The 19th East Africa Business Network Trade and Investment Conference is brought to you by Kurunzi News in association with the following partners.
I am still here at the 2024 edition of the East African Business Network Investment Conference, and we are going around the different exhibition tables and just getting to engage with different people on what they do, and basically getting to tell their stories and why it is important to be part of such kinds of events. Remember, again, this is coming to you courtesy of Kurunzi News and Legend Media, and now I am here. And I don't want to introduce this gentleman. I would like him to do it by himself. I'm not going to say his name. So, first of all, it's good to have this conversation with you.
Yes, my brother. Thank you so much.
On short notice, and we are able to talk about this. So, tell us just a little bit. Who is Brian? First of all, introduce yourself.
Thank you. My name is Brian Kayongo. I'm a Ugandan, and also I reside in Massachusetts, USA. And I'm excited to be here to share with you, my brother, today.
So, Brian, let's first of all begin about yourself.
Yes.
Growing up, you said you live in Massachusetts. One would want to imagine that you were born there, or just tell us about a bit of your background and what you do in this country.
Okay. I came in Massachusetts when I was 18 years old from Uganda. I finished my high school in Uganda. Then when I came here, I did my college here. So all my years of college I've done them in the US, but all my kindergarten and primary and secondary, I did all that in Uganda. And it was a good experience because, there's a special culture which we have back from which grounds in a certain way. So by the time I came to the US, I was grounded at a certain level, which really has been an experience for me fitting into the US system. The US system is really totally different from back home, but also back home has a certain ways of thinking how we take humans. So back home is a community. Here in the US, it's a capitalist economy. So you need to know how you balance being a socialistic person to fit in a capitalist economy. And by God, I was blessed enough to do college here, which really gave me a good exposure to understand how the capitalist system works. And I was able to do certain things here in the US. So part of the thing is I work closely together with my wife, Kayongo, and we have 3 beautiful kids, two boys and 1 girl. And also we own a big healthcare company in Massachusetts, which is going to healthcare agents. That is one of our first business we did. As years went on, God bless us enough, and we started our company called Concept Real Estate. And under that Concept Real Estate, we own another company which is called Entrepreneurial. And Entrepreneurial is a property management software which we developed for Ugandans and Kenyans and Africans and global people all over the world to use it as a property management system. Even if you have properties in the US and you want to manage your property as well, have a good clear communication with your tenants. That's what we develop. And I've written also a number of books. One of them is The Enterprising Entrepreneur. Another one is Millionaire by Farid, which also we are going to use.
Okay. I mean, that's quite a handful. And, stories like yours, based on what you have said, it's the real American dream. I mean, everything that we're talking about. But let's go bit by bit. First of all, healthcare is a big sector in this country. Yeah. When you talk about healthcare as a business, what exactly are you talking about? And you can build that to, the proprietary product that you have, and then Concept Real Estate, and then we'll get to the book as the last point, so that we are able to connect between all those different aspects that we talked about and how they tie in together.
That's true. So the journey of becoming an entrepreneur in America starts in a dynamic way. Business in America, what works they can move out. And there are so many challenges which come along with the business. You are learning this, you're developing, you're growing. But so many of us, we even forget to document that. That will come along when I share with you about why I even write books. I write books so that I can document my journey. So that through my journey, there are simple principles and things which have been able to implement or which have been able to utilize to grow to a certain way. Because the journey is so big to break it into 2 lines, but it's a step by step which we can have a discussion today. Like, for example, when we started the healthcare business here in our we met as couples. We said, okay, what is that thing we have to do which is different? What is that thing which you are going to say, I mean, but what can we best to do? Yeah. And as couples, you sit down and think through it and say, okay, this business is huge. Sometimes, as many like, I'm the man when it created something for my family. Sometimes you have to compromise in some way. So, but my wife, she has a good idea. So my wife, she gave me the good idea. So then I started from where it is. And I was like, what? This is something interesting. And one of the most important things I like about the is that it is a cycle business. It is a 24/7 business. As I speak to you here right now, it's a variety.
And that's why I said, healthcare is big in America.
It's so big.
So what are the, as we talk about it, give us the specifics of, a home care agency. What exactly that entails and who is it for?
That's it.
Who are your
clients,
your employees, and all that. And if you don't mind, what is the return and what maybe at the tail end of it, you can talk about, the how to, the
people
end of
today
things.
very similar. I'm going to share it and then this, you are advancing, you don't know what I'm getting to see them doing. So, a lot of the best things to about business is whereby we are taking care of seniors when they are living in their homes. Also, we have other activities that we start to improve us. Also, we do accessibility. Also, we do nurses. We start doing like nurses, doctors, and also we do like CNAs. So, those are one of our employees who work. So, we have two categories in our business. The one which is directly us, contracted to the jobs, someone's loved one in their home, and the one where we are starting agents to their facility, or to the hospital, or to a nursing home, or to any other agents which is fine to it's not that they don't want to understand. So that's how our capacity is designed. But in this business, for the one we are doing, I'm doing the profit margin between 20 to 40%. But it's how, if you are at the beginning stages, you're going to sell out of 20%, 25%, because the competition, you are like a little like
you're trying to start, so you have to offer incentives
and you are giving more. But as you build the brand grows and you're able to say, okay, this is my field chance. Yes, because you trust your brand and you know what you're delivering, and you're confident enough of the caregivers you have, of the people who are working under you, of the quality of services that you provide. But at the beginning, you have to be able to do reasonable costs so that you can fit into the industry. And the other thing, also for your caregivers to be enticed enough to be able to come and go up for you. And also there is starting costs. Those getting you're strategizing, you're spending money. And also, as time goes on, you learn things which is have to spend on money from the things which you're not supposed to spend on money. So as you grow and become bigger and bigger, so you start seeing that poverty and you go into the value between values and values. And that's what we're saying. But you know what the game will look at but you're going to 15% managers, which is not for the benefits. What? Because someone is accomplished to the because it's some of the building, because you see most of the cases there are relatives that the living is starting by very really put it works. I think people will look at them and say, what is it about? This someone you don't do anything. So they are looking at things telling us to think from those are the story and level we can look about. But you look at nicely, people think it's like everything so the scale of our business, and these numbers I'm talking about, these are looking numbers. Yes. I know different. When I say those numbers different in Texas, people will tell me, "What are you talking about? Are you trying to?" So these as I'm playing from these are numbers about but also when you look at Texas, you don't even have the ability to pay more than what someone will reasonably. We're not going to pay someone percent in dollars. We need to fix it. We have to have a good structure. Who's good quality service in quality times. So let's talk about numbers in terms of your client base and number of people who depend on your agency to work, right? The winning is there those numbers. So right now, the inventory more than 100%. So right now, as and we our agency is selling the dollars to clients. So how much more clients in our system we don't because we want to be quality and we give that to us so that will give us time to the system and give up from and raise them the possible but we keep that is the one location. But for another percent, we have to look at the revenue in services, and that is your capital percent and major location. And right now, we're expanding in that balance. I just want to do the better job. Oh, we are trying to do at least. It be, and we want to partner with other people who are already on this land.
So that's quite amazing. And when Brian is talking about healthcare and healthcare staffing and caregiving, still can it's big here in this country. And we're talking about here, that is certified national system. And this is a lot of the people that come from Africa as green card holders, or as people who are coming really into Western states. Most of them would have that point,
and that's the beginning,
and that is the beginning. So a lot of people get into nursing because this system, the American system, is designed to support a lot of the vulnerable community, 100%. And vulnerable community here, we are talking about, the seniors. Seniors are what we call the backbone.
Yeah.
And then you have, persons living with disability, IDPs, intellectual, and development anxiety. And you're talking about the whole system living services, the individual living liberty. So that is a whole spectrum in this country, and it's big. So, we can go online and something like that, especially with the message that we also want to help our people to understand. For example, there are people who are reading printer and they are getting ready to come to America. And there are others now, this is the season.
Yeah.
It started yesterday.
I saw people are sharing it.
So, and a lot of the people are now looking at, like, what kind of jobs are available in the United States? In terms of, what are the critical points that they can start with your new immigrant coming into this country? What exactly we are going to do? But, we can only so much here on this platform. We have to move on to the next chapter of your placement. And let's talk about this product. Tell us about it and, who is it designed for and what exactly does it do?
The genesis of this study, scale business, especially service business, what service business is the business of it's not like I'm not necessarily based on the real estate. Aware about living in the like living in the people the service business is the business in living money. So that's the business that we can build in this build up of the students. And when nobody will live in the business goes, it's a little bit that if you understand how scale of the yes, I knew it there was my but like red when the invested on this and that was my beginning of the question. So I did have care my work because this that industry and you're going to love it because when you started here it was lovely. The manuals and you start to listen to school exam skills. But I would tell you, how this is with our then I'm waiting. So, ceiling. What is still in school? What experience do you do? When people were in the fields, in science, people go to the system paper lessons, people to live well in their elderly age because they investing in universities. And that was really very popular. So through that investment, I said, Me as someone who I'm is a lesson I've done from this. So if I'm to scare you in any industry, living so that we can years. And because of great three, I joined a group of number that is a family of they all make a for people, give us solutions. Those are giving when I sat down with them and I said, well, I have an idea. We can collaborate together as consultation and deliver solution. And I think it would be really interesting to have if we begin connecting transparency to US and also around UK and other parts of the world. To be able to manage that is important. Because you are here in America, you have 4 weeks of property back home. You don't know as of what is going on. Yes, you don't know even how rent is collected from those properties. You don't know even what you today you may have a planning issue, but you don't have it on record. Yes, you don't have a video of it, you don't have a picture of it. Yeah, absolutely. So to do that, you say you come up with a solution. And wait for it. Helping in engagement with people, helping in reminders. And what is a reminder? That is putting a risk happening into the system, and the system reminding you this person is yet to do. And putting it down, this person is not here very well proud. The system is reminding you. It is no longer just a call voice and agree, just support. You need to call now 19 and the other is over here. But because we are simplifying how we are trying to make it feel like we can no longer deal with real estate investment as a normal core business. And it's a long-term play. So if it's a long-term play, and you have not done it well, you don't see any chance for longer time to see that investment coming back. So by implementing the systems, it helps you to get a chance to see that investment and say, you know what, I know who's renting my house, but I don't know because my property management company or me myself, I consider I have in my system. I have their national ID, I have their reserve agreement, I have their capacity landlord agreement. Everything is in the system so that you can to have it for the problem. You get to understand what is going on at every time from these people. The other thing which you need to understand with this system is that when you go to part of the rent collection, people but we are there this it's easy for them to be able to pay rent on him. Because the three of them have the landlord system automatically works. Then they can use their mobile money, their bank account, all that is there in the system. Which steps John has a dependence to connect to the longer the issues is using their tenant app, which we give to them, which will download, and that's
so it has two backends.
The landlord and the tenant.
Landlord and tenant, so they can be able to on back. So let's talk about why it is important for your diaspora experience to be connected back home as a way of helping and inspiring other people, which again explains perhaps why you are taking part in this.
Why is it important for us to platform? It's important because when we come into these lands, we being blessed now. Because there's so many people who can speak together. Who are the Kenyan if I can vote that plan and go to the land of opportunities. But when you land here, I want you to remember that you have not changed from being a you have not changed from being a Ugandan. You have not changed from being a Tanzanian. You have not changed from your origination, being who you are. And no one else is going to do where you come. And I admire how they manage their properties. Why should I bring that back home? If I'm in America, I admire how they collect taxes. How they bring that secure to back home. If I admire how certain things are done, which is our responsibility as individuals. What we have done.
Lastly, yes, Brian, millionaire. And here we are talking about, I don't want to put word in your mouth, but I think Brian is one of the few African immigrants in this country who have made it to that bracket of making $1 million. I made it. You have made it, and perhaps that informs the millionaire book which is coming soon. So talk to us about How has that journey been? And, what message can you give to other Africans, especially young people who come to this country at the age of 18, 20, you came here at 18, and by about 23, 25 years old, you had made your $1 million income. It's a big deal.
Definitely. It's really a big deal. It's an American dream. I can really testify. Answer that point is when you're a teenager, everyone respects you that you can be honest with them. And everyone agrees with you. And everyone will not give a judgment. When you become in your 20s, everyone expects you to finish school. And everyone expects you to be everything. Yeah. So, the principle with your life, when you're in your 20s, you have to do well enough to do everything well in the education system. But then, when you enter your 30s, I'm going to define everything. You are a person which is looking for ways to be sharper. Because in your 40s, then you start writing. Because in your 40s, you're getting aware to write what you have learned from your 20s. Now, in your 30s, you're getting a pencil. These are the equipment. I'm having a book. Now, this is one of my pencils. I'm sharpening it. How can I fix it to be better? How can I do this to be better? Then, by the time I enter my 40s, I can testify to words. And I said, let me write. That's why I can be able to sign for you this book. I'm writing my stories. How am I writing them? How am I refining them to be better? In my case, I'm trying to say, okay, let me buy a building. Let me see how I can develop it. Let me so I can scale that business. But in my 50s, how am I facing my judgments and my confidence and my history? Because I'm not guaranteed of my story seconds of that is the bonus of life. Interesting, bruh.
It is getting noisy. There are a lot of people moving here. But I want you to give a message. Like I said, Brian, by age of 23, had made his first income at $1 million. And that's a big deal. $1 million in dollars, not Ugandan shilling. That's a big deal. So tell us about that experience and how it had shaped you. Because a lot of the young people that we see make that big income at that age. West.
That's true.
They are lying. But here you are, you're still in it. So what is that painful? And what is that thing that has kept you going and saying, I will fight for more. I will use this to build a better
I say it in three ways. The first thing, success is everything. When I wake up, and that's what people forget. They get rich, they get wealthy, and they forget about paying their bills. They forget about saying everything. This is my cost of what I have to invest in. This is my cost of something I have to put in my hand. This is my cost of what I have to contribute to me to stay in the position I'm at. Some people forget to collect their things. They forget to do certain things on time because they are like, I have this. I no longer have to do with this. For me, every day, I know I can use it the way I want. So my views are you every day. I do not procrastinate. When you come and say, let's do this interview, right? I think procrastinate. I was like, here, present, active, and then let's go. And that is what it takes. So many people will come to take them here. Let us do podcast together. Don't say, oh, you can take it. Let me pass the I'm doing it. This consistency. As you come to me again and again.
Thank you, brother. I know people talk about this thing, but thank you very much. Brian Kayongo talking to us. He's the founder of Concept Advisors for Concept Real Estate and how do you say this? Propertail. And what is the name of the Mindful Healthcare Agency that operates in marketing and Switzerland to Dallas, Texas. And we are speaking to Brian from the exhibition table here at the of the East African Business Network Investment Conference, where ideas, where business leaders and different actors in the state and investment sector get to interact and explore the opportunities that are available with a view to connecting the diaspora to support their interest in with the opportunities of leadership. And it's further until we continue to renew this broadcast from here, and this is happening at the slope of to rule the news and the media, and we keep talking. As Brian said, Don't procrastinate. Be consistent. That would be the secret to you making maybe not as much as $1 million, but who knows? It could be as much as that or even more.